Welcome to my unboxing of BenQ's professional level RTS gaming monitor, endorsed by the one and only these guys who play for Korean. They are okay. They are members of a Korean esports team. We don't know which one it is, and I don't know who they are. So supposedly, though, they are probably pretty good because at this point in time, I have not yet had my picture on the box of a product, so if they can do it, then they must be better at video games than me, which is not saying much, but I'm sure they're really good. Okay, anyway, so it's optimized for RTS. What on earth does that even mean? It has a couple features that you might find relevant. So first of all, let's get this out of the way. This is a TN monitor. So this is a speed optimized rather than color and accuracy optimized monitor. And I shouldn't say accuracy because, I mean, a pixel's a pixel. You don't exactly, it's not like one monitor is like blurrier than another one. But by accuracy, I mean mostly the color accuracy. The vibrance, TN panels are usually plenty bright, but you tend to have less contrast, so your whites are darker, your blacks are lighter. However, what you get for all of that, because you're doing very little processing to the image, and you are using a faster, less accurate panel, is you get the quick gray-to-gray response times that gamers often ask for. So this panel is rated at 2 milliseconds gray-to-gray, which means that for gaming, if you're upgrading, well, it's hard to say if that's an upgrade because a lot of those CRT guys are like, no, nothing is an upgrade to a CRT. A CRT is the best technology ever. Which it might be, but it's hard on the eyes. If you are upgrading from a CRT to this particular monitor, you are going to notice less input lag and less of an overall delay between the screen refreshing and it not being as refreshed as it is now. So that is to say that it is a 60 hertz panel, and in between one of those flashes in a second and the next one, you're going to see less blurriness as well as less lag. So here we go. I'm just going to take this off. What else makes it RTS optimized, you might ask? And I would tell you that what's kind of cool about it, and this is one of the reasons that Intel is actually using this particular display for tournaments, is that it includes a mode that allows you to, here we go, blah, 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 black equalizer for optimum visibility. Oh, that's actually interesting. Okay, this is a cool feature. Out of everything, I'd say this is probably one of the biggest ones. So what they've done is they've optimized the output of the display. So while you're not going to get necessarily the best color or whatever else, it's going to be fast, and you're going to be able to clearly see details in the dark. So they've tweaked it a little bit so that when you have like a, you know, let's say you're playing an RTS and you have sort of a fog of war or whatever type, less visibility area of the map, you'll be able to see the units, what kind of units they are, as opposed to just seeing sort of black shapes moving on top of a black background and then all of a sudden they're in your base and you're in trouble. So that's kind of neat. And then this guy right here. So this is why Intel is, and actually a lot of tournaments are starting to use these BenQ monitors. Right here. So you can switch between display modes. So you can virtualize a 17-inch, 19-inch, 19-inch wide, 21 wide, 22 wide, or 23 wide monitor on the surface of this one without actually changing the panel you're using. So this will allow you, if you are, you know, a competitive gamer and you're playing at home, it will allow you to practice in the setting that you're going to be using at a tournament. So at the resolution, at the screen size you're going to be using, this can be an advantage, and it also allows them to have flexibility when they use these for tournaments to set it to whatever they want, depending on the game that is being played. So what else we got here? 16:9, widescreen viewing, height adjustment. Okay, so yeah, let's have a look at the overall aesthetic of the monitor. So we've got our rotation, we got our, whoopsie daisies. So, oh, okay, there. We've got our, I think this one's called pivot. Pretty sure it's called pivot. It goes only one way, so it goes this way, so you can be in portrait mode and play like StarCraft in like ultra stretched portrait mode if you want, but that's stupid, don't do that. We've also got a height adjustable stand. This is nice. BenQ is one of the, honestly, BenQ really has, I believe, set the bar in terms of the overall usability of their monitors, because even on their lower end monitors, and you can tell when it's a lower end monitor because it'll tend to sort of not be as robustly built as the higher end monitors, and I'm not knocking them, I'm just saying, you know, you get what you pay for. Even on a lot of their lower end monitors, they're still including things like a height adjustable stand and proper ergonomic adjustments, and I think that is critical because everybody needs to be comfortable looking at their monitor and being able to adjust it. Oh yeah, it also tilts. This guy right here. Being able to adjust it is instrumental in that. So I would rather have a slightly less built up stand that actually has all the adjustments versus having one that looks really great and is like made of metal and is like beautiful and like brush finish, but actually like you can't move anything. So there you go. There's my 2 cents about that. It includes a VGA cable. Would have liked to see a DVI cable included, but yeah, it's neither here nor there, I suppose. On the bottom, we've got VGA, DVI, and HDMI in, as well as a headphone out port. So if you are using HDMI, then you can listen to your audio on your headphones there. We've also got an AC power adapter plug spot, as well as a Kensington lock up here. Last but not least, this is a VESA compatible LCD, so if you wanted to put it on something, then you could do that. You could just take it right off the stand that it comes with and put it on something else. So I think that pretty much covers it for me at this point in time. Thank you for checking out my unboxing and overview of the RTS monitor from BenQ. Don't forget to subscribe for more unboxing reviews and other computer videos.